Apple is dealing with some big problems with its upcoming iPhone 17, and this time, it's not just about technology, it's about politics, factories, and supply issues. It all started when Apple made a big decision to move a large part of its iPhone 17 production from China to India. They did this because of high taxes from the United States, which made it too expensive to keep making iPhones in China. India is becoming a popular place for making smartphones, so Apple quickly shifted some of its production there, but China wasn't happy about this move. In response, they called back many of their workers who were working at Apple's factories in India. These weren't just regular workers, they were experienced people who helped run and manage the production lines. Without them, production is expected to slow down. Insiders say the quality of the phones should remain the same, but there will definitely be delays. This is a big problem for Apple because they're already facing other issues. There's a shortage of RAM chips, which means they might not be able to give all iPhone 17 models the planned 12 gigabytes of RAM. There's also trouble with a new model called the iPhone 17 Air. Its display screens are cracking during testing. On top of that, Apple CEO Tim Cook is under pressure. His plan to launch a new feature called Apple Intelligence, which is meant to improve iOS and Siri, isn't going well. Early tests haven't been impressive, and this is adding stress for the company's leadership. Now, while Apple is struggling, Samsung is in a much better spot. Samsung moved its phone production out of China years ago and spread it across different countries. Because of that, they haven't faced the same problems as Apple. Adding to Apple's problems is pressure from the US government. Former President Donald Trump reportedly told Tim Cook that moving to India isn't good enough. He wants Apple to make phones in the United States. But this would make iPhones a lot more expensive, and it's unlikely many people would be willing to pay those high prices. There's more bad news too. Apple wants to bring 120Hz refresh rate screens to all iPhone 17 models, a feature users have wanted for years, but making these advanced screens is harder and more expensive. It requires strict quality checks and careful manufacturing, which is tough when they're already dealing with other supply problems. And it's not just the iPhone 17 lineup. Apple's foldable iPad, which many expected this year, has also been delayed. Reports say it's just too expensive to make right now. In short, Apple is under a lot of pressure. They're stuck between political problems, factory issues, and technical challenges. Between China recalling workers, parts shortages, cracked screens, and project delays, this might be one of Apple's most difficult years yet. We'll have to wait and see how Apple handles all of this, whether they can fix these problems in time or if customers will face delays and higher prices. One thing is clear, the smartphone competition is tougher than ever, and Apple has some serious work to do if they want to stay ahead.